Welcome you back to this class. Previously, we have discussed what chemistry means, and we also discussed the branches of chemistry. Likewise, we discussed the uses of chemistry. Now we want to move further to the next study session, which is study session 2. And we will be discussing basic model of an atom. We'll be discussing the basic model of an atom. This is the topic for study session 2. Now, what is an atom? What is an atom? Atoms are the basic chemical building blocks of matter. Atoms are the basic chemical building blocks of an atom. That is, they are the components that come together to form a matter. They come together to form a matter. Atoms come together to form compounds and molecules. So that means that they are the building blocks, they are the starters for compounds and molecules. Now, atoms are made up of different parts, which includes the protons, the neutrons, and the electrons. Now, from this image that you are seeing on the screen, this is the image of a molecule. This is the image of the molecule. We have, in this molecule, we have the nucleus, we have the neutron, we have the proton, we have the electron. Now, this nucleus is found in the center of an atom. The nucleus is found in the center of an atom. We have the protons. Protons are positively charged. We also have the neutrons. Neutrons are negatively charged. We also have the electrons. Electrons also are negatively charged. Now, electrons, they move round the orbits. Electrons move round the orbit of an atom. So, to continue, we want to look at what molecules mean. I haven't discussed what an atom is. Now, a molecule is a combination of two or more atoms. A molecule is the combination of two or more atoms that are held together by chemical bonds. A molecule is the combination of two or more atoms held together by chemical bonds, such as covalent bonds, ionic bonds, electrovalent bonds, van der Waals forces, hydrogen bonds. There are so many types of bonds. But what is important for us to note is that a molecule is the combination of two or more atoms. Atoms come together to form molecules. For example, this image that you are seeing here, we have the carbon, we have two carbon atoms, we have two oxygen atoms, and we have 4 hydrogen atoms. That means we have carbon, we have oxygen, and we have hydrogen coming together to form a particular compound. That is what molecule is called. That is what molecule is called. Different atoms coming together to form a molecule. Now we can move to what is referred to as Bohr model of an atom. The Bohr model of an atom has an atom consisting of small positively charged molecules. Orbited by negatively charged electrons. I mentioned it the other time that electrons, they move around the orbit of an atom, and they are also what? They are negatively charged. Electrons move around the nucleus in orbits that have a set size and energy. Also, the energy of the orbit is related to its size. The lowest energy is found in the smallest orbit. Radiation is absorbed or emitted when an electron moves from one orbit to another. That means energy is either released or absorbed. Energy is either released or absorbed when electron moves round the orbit. When electron moves from one orbit to another. We will also consider Lewis structure. Lewis structure. What is Lewis structure? What do we understand by Lewis structure? Lewis structure is a typical shorthand notation That means it's a short form of writing chemical compounds. Atoms are written using their element symbols. The element symbol of an atom, for example, hydrogen, the element symbol for hydrogen is what? Is H. Also, lines are drawn between the atoms to indicate the chemical bonds. Lines are drawn between the atom to indicate the chemical bonds. A single line represents single bonds. Double line represents double bond, while triple line represents triple bonds. Then dots are drawn next to atoms to show unbonded electrons. Lone unbonded electrons are also known as lone pair electrons. Dots are drawn next to atoms to show unbonded electron. A pair of dots is a pair of excess electron. See you. See you some other time.